Hi everyone! Welcome. If you are new, go ahead and subscribe and click the notification bell to not miss a single video. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to do a brick stitch, and I use this a lot in my keychains. I already got my line here. This is a fishing line that I use, and I already got a stopper bead. So I picked up 8 beads, and this is just a demonstration how to do a brick stitch. As you can see, I'm using my larger beads. This will be easier to demonstrate than my smaller beads that I recently got. So firstly, when we do a brick stitch, we're gonna have to take a single bead, and I'll show you how to do it. I just separate these beads so it'll be easier when I'm showing you how to do that. So you pick up 2 beads, and then you go through the first bead from underneath. Like so. Then you go back through this bead. Then you pick up another bead, and then you go from the top from the bead that you just put, go through, back up through the bead that you just put. Again, 1 bead, go through from the opposite end of where your string is coming out into the bead that you put before, and then back through the bead that you just put. So I'll quickly go and put the rest of my 8 beads, and I'll show you what to do next. So here we are, and it will not look straight right now, but there is a way that we can straighten this out. So we go back through this bead that we already put, and you pull. Now we're going to continue going through all the beads like this, and we will only be going through it once. And see, it will make the beads straight that you already have. This step is only done when you begin the brick stitch. And when you're putting it on a keychain, you don't have to do this part. But I still like to make sure that my beads are sitting straight and tightly together, so that the next step I'll show you why. There we go. So now it is all straight and ready for the next one. So we'll take our beads, and we're going to be picking up 1 bead. Some like to pick up 2. So I'll first show you the one that you'll pick up with 2 beads. So I have 2 beads, and we'll be going from underneath this string, but we'll be skipping this one because we have 2, so we're going to the next one. And we're going to go under this fishing line or string that you have. You're going to pull it, and then you'll be going back through the bead here. Now this is the one that we have for 2, and to make sure that it sits properly, I'm going to have to go through it again. Back under string, and then through the bead that you just put. There we go. This is how it's going to look when you put 2 beads. This is normally used when you do not want a string coming from the side. Well, after you've done that, you take just 1 bead and you go under the string here, and you go back up through your bead. Again, pick up 1, and then back up through. This video I will not be showing how to increase a brick stitch. I'll be showing that in another video. But for these couple of videos, I'll be showing you the type of stitches that I'm using. This is one of them. And then there are 2 other videos that will be coming out. 1 bead. Then back through the bead that you just got. So I'm just going to continue putting the 2, and I'll show you a single bead where you begin. So once you reach the end, so for the single one, you just pick up 1 bead and you'll go on to the, just quickly let it focus. Okay, so you'll be going through this string over here, so the first string, and then you'll pull back through your bead. And when you do that, you'll have like a little piece of string. So when you're doing this type of stitch and have only 1 bead that you're adding at a time, it's best to use a clear string because then it won't show, or a white string and it's very thin. I prefer the 1 because you can see it sits very nicely. This one is more slanted. It looks more straight and close together than the single one. But it can be your choice if you want to use the double or you want to use the single. With the single one, it's the same. You'll be going under the string and back up. So I'll just continue and I'll show you when I get to 3 beads. So I have reached up until 4 beads. I said I will reach up to 3, but I will show you from the 4th bead because then there'll be more showing. So we're picking up same, and I'll show you the reason why I don't like picking up 2 beads, especially when it comes to doing this. When I do my keychains, I normally leave it at 4, but we'll be making pendants like this. So I'm using the 2 bead one. I'll just show you in case you forgot. Let's go through. Oops. Up, under, and there we go. There we go. So now we'll pick up 1 bead. Now when you do the 2 stitch, the thing is when you reach the 3 beads is that when you use 2 stitch, as you can see, it's not nicely attached. So sometimes it actually sticks up when you have only 2. That's why I prefer to use the 1 bead when it comes to this, because then the beads sit properly in their place when you want them to. I find this stitch the easiest stitch to learn because it's quite simple. Now when you reach the 1 bead, I normally add the 1 bead. So you go in and then you go out, back from under the bead. And now we'll go leaning one side, but what you can do is you can go through this bead right here. Just quickly move that to focus. Go through this bead right here and pull it down. And you just have to go back up and do it again to make sure that it stays stuck. So now pull it really tight. There we go. And that is your brick stitch. Quite a simple one, very easy to remember. So if you like this, go ahead and like, subscribe and click the bell to not miss a single video. I'll see you next week.